So this is going to be my final NBA team tier list of the 2021 regular season. I guess the next ranking you would see is maybe me predicting the play-in tournament on the channel, or me just officially predicting the playoff predictions, but that'll probably be on the main channel. So yeah, this is going to be the third one I've done this year, and this will be the final one I do. We'll see how accurate this gets at the end of the year. I'm sure I'll be reacting to all of these at the end of the year, so don't worry. If I'm wrong, I'll know, and you guys will see me react to that. So we're going to have 6 tiers. Finals contenders, like, will probably go, or the best chance to go, could make the conference finals, like, they could definitely win 2 playoff series. Making the playoffs, meaning that they're going to be a top 6 seed in their conference and will not be in the play-in tournament. We'll play in the tournament, so you're 7 through 10 seeds, and then we'll miss the play-in tournament, so probably, like, the 11 and the 12, maybe the 13 seeds, how close it is in each conference, and then not making the playoffs is, like, your Houston Rockets of the world, you know. So those are going to be the tier lists for today's videos. If you guys enjoy these tier list videos, drop a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And let me know if you agree with me or disagree with me down below. Like every tier list video, you're going to disagree. This is my subjective list. If everybody agreed with me, that would just be weird, because this is basketball and we all have our own subjective opinions. So without further ado, we will get into this. We'll start off with the Bucks. The Bucks, I don't want to say they're finals contenders, but I could say conference. You know what? I don't like the could make conference finals. I'm just going to say conference finals contenders. You know, the word contenders makes a team sound better, right? Like could make, that's all it means. So the Bucks could definitely make the conference finals. And hey, if they make the conference finals, they could definitely make a run. I'm going to put probably 2 finals contenders in each conference. So the Nets, they're finals contenders. I don't care what anyone says. They are the 1 seed currently in the Eastern Conference at 41-20. They have 2 top 10 players in the NBA, or they have a top 5 in KD. They probably have a top 6 guy in Harden, and then they have another top 15 guy in Kyrie Irving. Yeah, they are finals contenders. They're the team to go through in the Eastern Conference. The Knicks, the Knicks are tough because they're the 4 seed right now. They do have a couple hard games on their schedule. They're playing the Suns currently right now. It's a really good game. They're 9-1 in their last 10. Because like the Celtics and the Hawks are just right behind them. Like they could obviously flip with the Hawks, but they're 2 games ahead of the Heat. They're tough. That's a tough pick there. So I'm actually gonna move them down. I'm gonna go back to them in a little bit. Raptors, I think they're gonna miss the play-in. They're the 12 seed. Yeah, I don't think they get in. I don't even think they're in the play-in tournament. They're resting their guys a lot. They've had injuries. And they haven't just been playing well. I don't think they even get in the play-in tournament, which is crazy because we thought they were playoff locks going into the year. And I mean, they've had injuries, they've had COVID stuff, but like, it's a shame. It really is a shame that the Raptors, 2 years ago, they're in the championship. Now 2 years later, they're missing the playoffs. Obviously, they don't have Kawhi Leonard anymore, but yeah, they lost Serge Ibaka, Marcus Gasol, and others. Utah Jazz, they're making the playoffs. I don't think. Could they make the conference finals? Could they make the conference finals? Yeah, I'll give them that they could make it. They could upset the Lakers or the Clippers or the Suns. And yeah, they could. Because at this current moment, they would be the 1 seed. They would have to play the Nuggets or Lakers in round 2, which is actually pretty good. But like obviously playing the Lakers, like what they would want is like the Suns probably to drop to the 4 seed. And like, because they don't want to probably play the Lakers at all or the Clippers. So I think they're conference finals contenders. I don't think like what we've seen from them makes them finals contenders at the moment. The Rockets, they're not making the playoffs. They currently are 15-46 with the worst record in the NBA. Fade for Cade. Pelicans, I think that they're going to make the play-in tournament. I do. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Actually, maybe not. I didn't realize they were 4.5 out. Yeah, never mind. I thought they were 2.5 out, but they're 4.5 out, so I don't think they'll make the play-in tournament. Yeah, it's tough to really say that they'll get 4.5 games on these teams. Like, if anything, I could see the Spurs falling a little bit, but that's tough. 4.5 games? I don't know if I see that happening. Lakers, they're the reigning champions. I got to put them in finals contenders. I did the same with the Raptors all last year. You got to respect the reigning champions. The Bulls are... I think they could get in. Do I think they get in over the Wizards, though? Oh, that's tough. That's tough. 2 games behind. I don't know. Actually, I don't think the Bulls make the playoffs. I think they end up missing it, which is a shame after they made the trade for Vucevic. And then not even making the play-in tournament hurts. I mean, they could definitely, but the Wizards have been playing very well as of late. What's their last 10? They're 9-1 in their last 10 as well. They've been good. The Bulls have been 3-7. Now, I don't know strength of schedule to end the year. I just don't, from what I've seen the Bulls in the defensive end, it's too ugly to watch. I don't think they get in the play-in tournament. Timberwolves not making the playoffs. They currently have the second worst record in the NBA at 17-44. The Portland Trailblazers, I think they'll be in the play-in tournament, which is a little bit disappointing because they had a really good start to the year. And just, you can't see anything on their defensive end. They're 2-8 in their last 10, which is abysmal. Dallas has been playing a little bit better as of late. And, like, the Lakers got AD back. They're getting LeBron back soon, so I don't think they're falling into the play-in tournament. I think the Mavericks will finish better than the Blazers. I do. Denver, they're making the playoffs. First team there. With no Jamal Murray, I don't think they're making the conference finals or really have a chance. I don't know. It's tough, especially if they have to face the Lakers in round 1 with no Jamal Murray. Jokic might win MVP, probably will, but I think it's tough for them to make it to the conference finals without Murray. If they had Murray, I would definitely put them in there, 100%. But I think and then I would probably put the Jazz there. But, yeah, they're going to stay there. Thunder, not making the playoffs. They have been tanking hard. They are 0-10. What are they, an 11-game losing streak, I think? They're 0-10 in their last 10. Yeah, I just don't see it happening. Memphis, I think they'll be in the play-in tournament. They're currently the 8th seed right now. They have, a 5.5 game lead over the Pelicans, at least being in the play-in tournament. And hey, they're only, 2 games out of the 6th seed? Maybe they make the playoffs. Maybe they're not even in the play-in tournament. Knicks, we're back to the Knicks. I think the Knicks end up as like the 7th seed, unfortunately. They do have a tough rest, like kind of end stretch. I mean, it's not the worst in the world, but they've been playing well. I mean, they're 9-1 in their last 10. They're 2 games up out of the 7th seed. It could change just like that. I think they end up being in the play-in tournament as the 7th seed, as the highest seed there. But yeah, I think it ends up being like Boston 4, probably Atlanta 5, and Miami 6, I think. I'm a Knicks fan, you know that. I'm just being a little realistic. Dallas, I think they make the playoffs because I don't think they'll be in the play-in tournament. Spurs, I think they've been very respectable all year. He won't win Coach of the Year, Pop, but like he should get some top 10 votes, or top 7 votes. I don't know how many get votes, but I mean, it's going to be tough actually for Pop to get some Coach of the Year votes. But the Spurs have definitely exceeded expectations. Maybe not Coach of the Year, but like Pop's done a great job this year. Suns, I think they're conference finals contenders. They've been phenomenal this year. I think they could make a run in the playoffs. They could be like last year's Nuggets. I could definitely see that, 100%. Clippers, I think they're finals contenders. NBA.com just had them as their number 1 team in the league. In their power rankings, they've been playing very good as of late. They're 9-1 in their last 10. And Kawhi's been out as well. Paul George has really been stepping up. And yeah, the round trade looks like it's working out a little bit. The Warriors, I think they make it in the play-in tournament. I don't know. Between the Spurs and the Warriors should be the first team out if the Pelicans were to get in. But I don't see the Pelicans getting in. And they disappoint once again, man. Their roster's it's pretty talented. It sucks. Pistons not making the playoffs. Worst team in the Eastern Conference. Who's right behind them? The Magic, man. The Cavs. They had that good start to the year. Oh, wow. They are abysmal on the road. Jeez, 9-23. The Magic, man. They're 18-42. Sheesh. Speaking of the Magic, we could just throw them right in there. Kings, I don't think they make the playoffs. I won't even put them in not making the play-in tournament. I don't know if they're going to make some changes. I think they should definitely fire Luke Walton at the end of the year. They're 2-8 in their last 10. They value Harrison Barnes very highly when they could have moved him at the deadline to clear up a little bit of cap space. Marvin Bagley's been disappointing a little bit. I mean, he's been like all right this year, but on the defensive end, I don't know if they want to commit to him long term. He has 1 year left on his rookie contract. We'll see. Cavs, they're not making the playoffs. Celtics, I think, will make the playoffs. I don't think they'll be in the play-in tournament. Sixers, finals contenders. So we got the 2 Eastern Conference teams and the 2 Western Conference teams. Hornets, I think they'll be in the play-in tournament with the Knicks. So we got 2 teams in the play-in tournament there. Wizards, I think they'll also make it into the play-in tournament. And then finally, we have the Pacers in the play-in tournament. So we have our 4 Eastern Conference teams and our 4 Western Conference teams that I think will be in the play-in tournament. If I had to go seeding-wise, I think it'll be 7, 8, Warriors 9, Spurs 10, and then for the East, I think Knicks will be 7, Hornets probably 8. I'm gonna be nice to the Wizards. They've been better as of late. I'll say the Wizards will be 8. I don't know. Maybe just because I had them at 8 going into the year. Pacers 9 and Hornets 10, and then I think the Hawks and the Heat will make the playoffs. So am I off by a team? No, because I think conference finals contenders. I mean, should I put Boston in there? I should put a 4th Eastern Conference team or a 4th team and a 2nd Eastern. So I'll put Boston in there over Miami, even though Miami is the reigning Eastern Conference champions. I want to give respect to them on that. You know what? I'm putting neither in. We'll just put it in the playoffs. I think these are the 3 teams that could make it to the conference finals. I mean, it's going to be hard because, like, the Nets are probably going to face the Celtics or the Heat in round 2. Just guessing. Or no, like, I mean, they might have to face one of them in round 1. And then we'll see if, like, they have to face the Hawks or one of them in round 2. And then the Bucks will have to probably face the Sixers in round 2. And then one of those teams is going to be knocked out a little bit early and have a disappointing end to the year. So that is going to be my tier list for the teams this year and how I think they will just end out. Let me know if you guys enjoyed by dropping a thumbs up. And if you disagree with me, hey, let me know down below. I'm all for hearing your constructive criticism. So thank you all for watching. I love you guys. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.